Right, hello. I'm so tired. I've been up since 5:20 a.m. It's now 7:15 p.m. So, yeah, that's what happens when you get up at stupid time just so you can get to work and finish early. I'm still there till 3. It's at the office. Uh, till 3 o'clock. Anyway, what am I drawing? I'm drawing people who've had their holidays ruined by a variety of disasters. And in this case, this couple of ladies got flown to the wrong place. They were flown to Menorca instead of Mallorca. Jet 2 passengers' holiday ruined, that's in quotation marks, as they're flown to Menorca instead of Mallorca. Linda Trestrail and Wendy Russell, 69 and 71 respectively. The age is irrelevant. Why do we need to know that? You can tell from the picture how old they are. They have blasted Jet 2, which is the airline involved, for what they called a catalogue of disasters. They called it that, as they were put on the wrong plane to the Spanish island of Menorca instead of Mallorca. Oh dear. They're not very happy. You hear of bags going on the wrong flights, but not people. You get compensated if you get delayed or lose luggage. But they lost us, not the bloody baggage. That quote is going on this drawing. They lost us, not the bloody baggage. Brilliant. They'll be having a laugh about it now, won't they? I think this was last year. This lady's got strange eyebrows. They got that thick eyebrow there, and then this bit's like drawn on. Women are given such strange and stupid beauty goals to hit, don't they? It's why is it? I'm doing this on International Women's Day. Why are they made to feel this pressure that you have to pluck all your eyebrows out and then draw them on again? It's not reasonable. Women of the world should revolt against these ridiculous expectations. Unless, of course, that's what they want to do. But I don't know. It seems like a lot of trouble to go to. So, yeah. So I'm drawing this because I've done a series of drawings of people who've had their holidays ruined. I always get the stories from newspapers. I'm drawing them because they're hilarious. They're always hilarious. We saw a man poo in our swimming pool. Dealers tried to sell my 5-year-old son cocaine. I love them. The angry faces that they always. It's usually like the photographs. They're always disappointed faces, aren't they? Photographer's like, okay, look, disappointed. In this one, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them in. I won't be able to fit them in, actually. They're holding their airline tickets. We believe you. What's the tickets for? Proof that we did go on holiday. All right. Unless the tickets, maybe there's been a spate of people making these stories up or to try and claim compo. But I think the airlines would know that. They have a record of these people. It's so funny. So, as you see, I'm doing little pen drawings. I've not done any pen drawings for quite a while on his channel, I don't think. It's been a lot of painting, some digital stuff. So I thought, let's go back to the start and draw. Pen and ink. Now, this is a hell of a hairdo. I'm hoping I've not drawn her too big, her head. I could fit both heads on. Okay. If by some bizarre chance you happen to be one of the ladies involved in this, please accept my apologies if my drawing doesn't flatter you. As you can see, I'm doing it rather quickly with no pencil guidelines to help me. So that's my excuse. That's big earrings. Not only did we get flown to the wrong place, then some dickhead on the internet did a really terrible, unflattering drawing of me. Yep. Well, that'll teach you to go to the papers, won't it? Oh, yes. Loving the hair now. Big green earrings. It's very impressive. Right, names are going up here, so let's get that done. I'm starting to give it some structure now. Structure! Oops, it's all right. Right, so now I'm going to put the names in. Linda Terrestrial. I don't think you've seen Linda yet. This one I've already drawn is Wendy. Linda Terrestrial. This is one of the problems being left-handed and writing words. And I normally put on these, I put where they are from. They flew from Bristol airports. I'm not sure it... says where they are from. So I'm probably just going to put Bristol. Close enough, isn't it? They flew from Bristol airport. Let's just assume they're from Bristol. And little ampersand, Wendy Russell. My handwriting is terrible. I find myself really rushing it. When I'm drawing, well, sometimes I rush my drawing, but other times I take my time quite easily. I don't know why that is. So let's do that down here. I want it to kind of stop there. Some of these drawings I've done, actually I've got one here already. So you know what, I'm going to make it the same format. So it's actually about there. Which is close. So you can see this is higher up than that, but it's close enough. All the drawings in this series have been roughly the same proportions. So there we go. Now I'm going to need to fit a speech bubble, aren't I? Speech bubble, maybe down here or along the bottom. We will see. What they're going to be saying is just they lost us, not the bloody baggage. I think that's probably good enough. Let's have a look for. It looks like they got on the wrong plane. Should pay attention. So should the people who let them on. There we go. Yeah, okay. They lost us, not the bloody baggage, is what we're going to have. Now, okay, time to draw Linda. Linda looks really pissed off. My wife's phoning me. Might as well answer it. If I pause it, it'll be obvious, won't it? Hello? I'm just filming. You're live on YouTube. Are you there? You're not on YouTube. I don't want a coffee, thank you. It's absolutely fine. Okay, see you in a bit. Bye. My wife, ladies and gentlemen. How exciting. I really should put my phone in airplane mode when I do that. Mind you, put my phone in airplane mode, probably end up in Menorca instead of Mallorca, won't it? Okay. Some lines there. When you're drawing with pen, you're drawing faces, it's good to do little lines that kind of give you an anchor point. Right, if I've drawn that little crease there, then the next bit is a little crease down there, and you work your way around the face, and eventually you've drawn a face that's roughly in the right proportions. More or less. Let's face it, if you draw what look like two eyes, one either side of what looks like a nose, with what looks like a mouth underneath that nose, people know you've drawn a face. We're as a species, we're always very happy to recognize faces. We're kind of programmed to look for them. Why there's often, there's lots of internet accounts with faces in things. See a plug socket and it looks like a face. That sort of stuff. Linda's face looks a lot smaller than Wendy's. Because of the way I've drawn it, isn't it? Oh, don't run out of ink on me now. I've got spare ink. Oh dear. Sorry, Linda. Wendy drawing is much better. I'm going to do the speech now. Speech bubble. There we go. They lost us, not the bloody baggage. That tickles me. That's a very nice haircut that Linda's got. Mm. Bit of hair down there. Hint of a mullet with Wendy. Hint of a mullet. By the way, speaking of hair, what do you think of the sidey things? I've been trying to go like mod haircut without looking like I'm in a BDI tribute band, and I've no idea if I'm pulling it off or not. For months and months now, I think I've been having an existential crisis about my hair. It's almost like it doesn't feel like it's mine anymore. I just don't know what to do with it. I think it stems from lockdown when I just started cutting my own. And then it was like, I don't give a shit. It was like a pissed Edward Scissorhands had sorted it out. But since I started going to hairdressers, it's barbers basically. And I've not been sure. And the barber there said, I'll tell you what would suit you, one of those mod cuts where you got the long side bits and sticky up at the top. No, I ruled out the sticky up bit at the back. I nearly said to her, oh, you mean a well end? Which is what they call it. It's a cross between Paul Weller and a bell end, isn't it? That you see certain old mods, not just old mods have it, but usually looks terrible. But if you look at the really good, stylish mods, they do have some of that going on. I thought maybe I could try that, but I don't know. It's causing me angst, must admit. So, what do you think? Should I carry it on or what? I don't know. So if you look at some of my earlier videos, it's kind of short, but with big quiff type thing. But that started, I mean, basically hair takes a lot of maintenance, doesn't it? It takes a lot of maintenance. I've just been watching Pat Finnerty, YouTube superstar, live on his Instagram feed, and he was chatting to an English guy joined the chat, and he was saying he wished he was bald because it's just too much maintenance having hair. He's right as well. It's a lot of maintenance. Anyway, need to do Wendy's hair. I need to get my where the fuck is it? My brush pen. Can't find my brush pen. It's here somewhere. It's like the greatest pen. I'm going to use a marker. Well, one of these. It's not the same, but it'll do. And it's running out. Very unprepared, this video, but you know. I've recently been doing you may have seen it, it should be out by the time you watch this one, a full 75-minute TJ Hooker drawing. So I thought I wanted to do something a little bit more off the cuff. Not quite, fuck it, this'll do. Well, not far off. Energy, it's all about the energy. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking good. Feeling's really familiar. I don't know, I've never met him in my life. All right, looking good. Need to do some of this shading. Could be a longer video than I thought. They're saying it's going to be a quick one, because if you're doing all that shading to match this, I'm going to move this, by the way. It's probably been distracting you all the while it's been there, hasn't it? Move that. There, now we have a focus. So I do enjoy doing this part of her. You can be vaguely random with it as well. You don't necessarily have to get it all going in the direction that it is on the picture you're working from. I'm not a photorealist by any stretch of the imagination. Not a big fan of photorealist arts unless the subject's interesting. Gerhard Richter is a genius at it. Because he picks really, really, really interesting subjects. But most people, I find, just you might as well just take a photograph. Richter's paintings somehow they don't look like photographs, even though they're really, really realistic, hyper real. Or he'll do really amazing things like paint deliberately blurred photographs. He's just really good at it. And you see the variety of his work. He's just a really great artist. I should get a book, a Gerhard Richter book, really, shouldn't I? Because he is really, really good. God knows what he'd think of this. So what else do we need here? We need some more shading down here. It's not a beard, okay? I think that's fairly clear anyway. It's funny, isn't it? Let's do that. The top lip is often darker in photographs than the bottom lip because the light's usually coming from above, so this bit's being lit, but this bit isn't. I like this. It's fun to draw things that make you laugh. It really is. That's one of my favourite things about what I do. I draw stuff that makes me laugh. Some people like to draw stuff that kind of makes them happy, puts them in a quiet place. I like to draw things that put me in a giddy, boisterous place. Maybe that's the kind of person I am. Am I a giddy, boisterous person? I'm not sure. Maybe I am. Have I got big Darren energy? I don't know. Sorry about these lines, Linda and Wendy, but you know, camera doesn't lie and your makeup's trying to. That's us, not the bloody baggage. I'm going to... shared Linda's jumper, just hatch it to push her to the back, and it pushes that speech bubble to the front as well. Now, if you want to check this for likeness, just Google the names, and you'll see the article. It is on a tabloid website, so you're going to get 500 pop-ups. It's worth a read. Guarantee it. Right, so what I'll do next, and I'm just going to do that now. Tricks of trade is just Tipp-Ex over that. I like it to look vaguely complete. You know, I mean, this will be scanned anyway. I think I'm going to make a little zine of all these drawings I've done. Only a small one, but that's fine. Yep. That'll just scan it. It'll be easier when I scan it. I'm going to say I want to take it out. I'll only scan around it. Anyway, why am I boring you with the fucking details? Right, anyway, there we are. Linda Trestrail and Wendy Russell from Bristol, who had their holiday ruined as they were flown to Menorca instead of Majorca. What a shame. Hope you sorted it out at the end, ladies. Had a lovely holiday. Right, if you've had any bad holidays, let me know in the comments. Might even draw it. Okay, see ya.